Hey, it's Mr. Johns. Welcome back to Flight Sim 24. I just got my private pilot's licensed just moments ago, and I'm already looking forward to future challenges and things to go do in this game. If you've wondered what this game is all about, maybe whether it's worth it, what are the other um, specialized kind of flying can you do? Well, this is the list. So, and by the way, I've got rotorcraft also. So rotorcraft helicopters, right? And some crazy looking ones as well. So, passenger transport, flight seeing, search and rescue with a hoist, cargo transport with a hook, agriculture, aviation, aerial construction. So that's just the helicopter part of this game. Airplanes, first flight, which is what I need to be working on. Um, and here I am in Hawaii. Couldn't ask for a better place to fly. So I will be. I can't do it commercially. I can only do it recreationally. So it's by myself, right? I can't make money off of it. So I need to just fly all over Hawaii and check it out, which I'll do. Got ferry flight, um, which is very cool. Flying aircraft from maintenance, moving customers, or delivering a new aircraft to its owner. So that'll be cool. Flight seeing, all over the world too. I can do these sightseeing, flight seeing missions. Skydive aviation, take people up so they can jump out. Cargo transport, light. Aerial advertising. Charter service, private. Search and rescue. Cargo transport, medium. Aerial firefighting. I can't wait. That is definitely one. Dropping water on fires until it goes out. I can't wait. It's almost enough of a reason to buy this game, I think. I haven't played it yet, but that just sounds like it could be a whole game in itself. Firefighting. Medevac. Agricultural aviation. Charter service for VIPs. Passenger transport airline. Oh, so that's like commercial, the big stuff, the big airplanes. Aerial firefighting, extended attack. Ooh, steep mountains, countryside. Yes, that sounds awesome. Cargo transport, heavy. Cargo transport, super heavy. Man, that sounds fun. So that's what's going on. Those are all specializations. But for me to move up, I've got to start missions. And let's take a look at what my options are here.
On this map, you can see all the missions currently
I love the
available to you.
fact that because I chose Hawaii, um, the missions are based on where I chose, obviously. So it looks like maybe that's the only option
There's
I've
one
got here.
mission currently
There's
available.
only one
Select it
mission
now.
in Hawaii. Let's see what it is. Um, Short ride over Kalua Kona for Emily. For Emily. 30 minutes. So interesting. So let's view the briefing and see what it's all about. Emily Watt, a local we all know well, is visiting the club with her husband. It'd be great if you could take them up for a nice and relaxing moment, show them around. Now, so I can take passengers, I just can't do it for money. So, right? Because I can't do anything commercially, I don't believe. So, um, and it gives me all kinds of information about the temperature, etc., distance and fuel, clouds. Look at those clouds. And I can accept the mission. First flight. So my first mission. Um, I mean, I was lucky to land myself alive. So now I have people's lives in my own hands. Okay. So Chris Noel, flight coordinator. He operates the Kalua Kona Flying Club. Offer high quality sightseeing flight to your passenger. That sounds commercial to me, but okay. I have to sightseeing quality, flight smoothness, and landing smoothness. Yikes! Really? I'm not good at any of that. So we'll give it a shot. I mean, this is how you learn, right? So it's like when you got your driver's license, not always so great with the clutch or the brake or the steering, but you get better the more you do it. So let's see what kind of loading time. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Okay. And that's me. Didn't look like me, but there wasn't an old gray-haired guy with a goatee as an option. Maybe I can find one and download one. Okay, so I have to go through the whole little thing again here, it looks like. So pre-flight. So we're going to remove the port cover. We're going to remove the pilot cover. We're going to remove the chocks. I call them chucks, but they're chocks. Here we go. Okay, LBB to enter the aircraft. LBB. It's a good thing it says that because I can't remember all that. Let's jump in. Let's request boarding.
Chris, initiate boarding. Roger that.
Oh, they're walking in place. Look at that. That's really, really cool. So, okay, those are my passengers. And wow, I can't believe they trust me to do this. Hello. Should I skip the taxi? Let's try it this time. Let's skip the taxi. You have to hold down Options key. Put us right on
Cap, I'm sure you knew when you woke up this morning it was going to be a great day. On board, you're taking one of our friends, Emily, and her husband for a nice scenic ride over the region. Everyone is comfortably seated. Get ready to depart then.
Let's
do it.
clouds. Got some dark clouds over there. All right, we're going to request taxi clearance.
Kona Ground Cessna, November 42876, with uniform request taxi to the active south departure.
Could be some weather up there.
Cessna November 42876 taxi to and hold short of runway 17 via taxiway Kilo Alpha. Contact tower on 120. Tree when ready.
I can skip takeoff, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 17 using taxiway Kilo Alpha Cessna 876.
Okay, there's a guy right in front of me. Why is he standing there?
Hi, Captain. I'm Emily. Can't wait to be looking down at my hometown.
Dude, move.
Hey there, I'm Ryan. It's so great hanging out with you today. By hanging out, I mean flying.
Okay, we're going to follow our taxi. Keep in mind to keep our speed under control, use our brake and follow the taxi pathway. It's funny, I'm just a little nervous. I've got people on board with me. Okay. And this could affect my career, right? So I don't want bad things on my career. Okay, pay attention. Slow down, slow down. This is where I went off last time. Gotta pay attention. Keep it under control. Okay. Stop at hold short. Oh, I have a long ways to go. I forgot. It's a mile and a half just to get to the runway. So I would just go a little, taxi speeding. I was going too fast. Oh, okay, taxi speeding. Do I get a ticket for that? What? They didn't tell me there was a speed limit. Okay, so we're just ticking these blue arrows off one at a time. So here is the Kona Airport. For being what it is, it's relatively small, quite tiny. Almost there, another mile. Let me see if I can go a little faster. Oh, it says hold to skip to takeoff, so I guess I could do that. Let's go ahead and skip to takeoff. I don't need to necessarily taxi. So here we go. Let's request takeoff.
Kona Tower Cessna, November 42876, ready at runway 17 departure to the south.
Cessna November 42876, altimeter 29er. 902 departure to the south approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 17.
Okay. Okay, we are clear for takeoff. We're going to go ahead and acknowledge
Clear
that.
for takeoff, runway 17 Cessna
I'm going to
876.
enter the runway.
Are we going?
We are going. Are you ready? Let's go. Full speed. Okay, we'll take it up to about 55 knots, and then we will gently pull back.
Hey, this is something else.
We'll go up to 550 feet. We have about 2 miles to do that.
Cessna 876, continue for south departure.
Good view of the airport. Okay, I'm at 600 feet. Level off a little bit. Okay. Oh, let's acknowledge.
Kona Tower Cessna, November 42876, continue for south departure.
Fly to Hawaii County.
Look! The Earth is unfolding before our eyes. I love it.
Looks like a slight left and then a descent.
You okay? Not scared?
I'm too excited to be scared.
We want to be smooth, comfortable for them. So gentle turns here. So I'm going really easy on the left joystick. Looks like a descent.
I hope we'll see places we know. Would be so fun.
Oh, yes.
Max speed with flaps down exceeded. Okay, I didn't know
Cessna
any of that.
876,
So,
leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
okay. So I put
I'm
my
totally, wow.
flaps
I'm
down.
usually more articulate, but wow.
Articulate. I'm usually more articulate. So I guess there's some AI involved in this when they mispronounce something. Okay, press to acknowledge handoff to the next
Kona Tower
tower.
Cessna, November 42876, frequency change.
Let's go ahead and take an outside look at the airplane.
Do you see the streets of Hawaii County over here? Awesome!
Everything down below looks so tiny.
Okay, let's see what it's wanting us to do here. Looks like a turnaround, so let's be careful. Set an altitude of 1,000 feet, so let's drop a little bit. These are a little confusing, so I don't want to mess up here. It does look like it's going to do like a 180. What if I can see it better out of the airplane? A little bit. Smooth, let's be smooth here.
We're going too fast to appreciate it all.
Oh, I need to slow down. She thinks we're going too fast. Oh, stay below 87.
We're still flying too fast.
Okay.
I
Okay.
was hoping to have more time.
Okay. Sorry. Stay below 87. Do that. Let me go up a little bit. There we go. There's 80. It's very challenging to keep it at a certain speed. There's 87. Keep it right about here. There we go. Hopefully this will make her a little happier. And hopefully it won't affect anything. Okay, so let's...
Kona Tower Cessna November 42876 is 7 miles south, 900 feet, with uniform to land.
Cessna November 42876 Kona Tower. Altimeter 29er. 902 enter right downwind runway 17.
Enter right traffic runway 17 Cessna.
I'm going to try to follow this all the way to the landing. The more times I do it, the better I'll get.
Even the light seems different up here.
I see you're on your way back, guys. So, Emily, did you enjoy the ride? You ready to do it again?
Whenever you want to do it again, I'm ready.
Good.
That was amazing. Thank you so much.
Good. Okay, good. So there's the runway off to the left. So we are just doing the, downwind leg, and then the base leg, and then final approach. So this time we'll try to come in a little slower. Let's get it back down to around 90. So we have to keep it at about 1,000 feet, I think, through these blue gates. There we go. I'm dropping a little bit too much speed. I want to be 80 to 90. There we go. Just at 1,000 feet. So dropping elevation, which causes the airplane to speed up. So you have to compensate for that. So if you're going to go down, you have to also slow down.
Cessna 876 Wincom, cleared to land runway 17.
Acknowledge.
Clear to land runway 17 Cessna 876.
Okay, this is the base leg. Okay, so I'm going to go down, and I'm also going to slow down at the same time. Hopefully keep us under 80 knots. Oh, 84, 85. So let's slow down a little bit more. Okay, entering final approach. Try to be smooth. Still have passengers on board. Okay, we're going to go ahead and knock off quite a bit of speed right through here. So we can come in for a nice, smooth landing, hopefully about 65 knots, I believe. You don't want to cut too much. You still have to make the runway. Okay, let's go ahead and cut all speed now. I'm going to go ahead and switch. Oh, it's this button. Switched inside. That's how I learned. So I'm going to stay inside and coming in nice and slow. I can't really see the runway over the dashboard very well. So flare and gentle, gentle, and touchdown. That wasn't super smooth, but it was okay. Tap the rudder.
That was rough.
That was rough. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. I thought so too.
Cessna 876 exit runway when able.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we don't stop. We got to keep going. So switch to outside view. So let's see. Let's see what happens here. I have not done this before. Whether I get some kind of rating or just feedback, comments, and the owner of the company will hear about it. So whether I get more jobs or not. So I think that's really cool. All right, so we are 0.4.
Cessna 876 turn next taxiway.
Okay, I'm going to acknowledge that, I think, unless I guess I don't have to. No. So we're going to hold short at the taxiway. So that's basically in between two runways to make sure that you are clear or in a spot where there could be cross traffic. Okay, so with the turn coming, I'm going to go ahead and cut speed quite a bit. Tap the brake a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut to coast.
Cessna 876 exit runway when able.
Brake. And then remember, it's rudder, not yoke. So smooth rudder, more brake.
Cessna 876 contact ground
Okay,
on
full brake,
Niner.
and let off, and then full brake right here. Okay, so press to acknowledge handoff.
121, Niner Cessna 876.
Press to request taxi to parking.
Kona Ground Cessna, November 42876 taxi to parking.
Okay, and I think here I'm going to
Cessna
skip.
November 42876 taxi to
I'm going to
general
hold that
aviation
to
parking
skip to
using
shut
taxi.
down. Don't need to go through that again. I think
I
for
believe you've got what it takes to bounce back and make it right.
to
I'm
bounce
sure
back.
our guests had a thrill over their home region anyway.
How do you take that? I believe you got what it takes to bounce back and make it right. So it wasn't awesome.
Cessna
So
876, did you copy?
am I supposed to answer that? What am I supposed to do there? Wow. Let's see how this ends up. So kind of excited to see what, do I get a grade? Do I get what? Ooh, I get a grade. So sightseeing quality 59. I went too fast. Flight smoothness, which I did focus on, 100%. Landing smoothness, 23%. Most important mistakes. I got caught speeding on my taxi. My flaps extended maximum speed. Dude. Oh, now it's a B. I thought it was worse than that. So I'll take a B. I also got 23,600 experience, which goes towards my career, which I think is just awesome. Let's see. Aviator performances details. Let's see what this means here. So avoid common mistakes. Respect the 20 knots speed limit when rolling through the air. Okay, I didn't know that. So now I do. 20 knots taxi. Do not exceed maximum speed limit allowed with the flaps down. I didn't know what that even was. Comply with the 250 knots speed limit when flying below level 100. 250, okay. Like I got caught speeding. Missed ATS transmission. I don't remember that. Respond to ATC call. Comply with the cruise speed assigned. Evade performance details. Maybe I didn't get all of these wrong. Maybe this is just everything. Stay on the runway during the takeoff roll. Stay on the runway during the landing roll. Activate the landing lights. Ooh, during night. Yeah, okay. So this is just everything. Got it. I'm not going to go through all that then. So sounds good. All right, that was pretty cool. Learned some things. That was my first real mission. C, reputation update. Plus 2% bonus for each mission. Special mission not eligible. Okay. So reputation. So my reputation probably is I'm a little rough at landing and I go too fast. So, all right. But I went up to level 3. So onward and upward. Thanks for joining me for this flight over Kona. Next time I'll do better. So come back and join me then. For now, Mr. Johns is out.